you know, gates there, and each of these were just built custom. So the length between that T-post and this one, I just pulled the wire tight, tied a knot. All right, the grazing setup is now complete. I've been working towards this for a few months now, and I finally just got it done. But if you see, I got those handles there, and I got more handles down there, and then more there. So basically, I have got a ton of handles creating a bunch of gates. And so each of those gates will be going out to a paddock, and then this will be their central lane. So from down there all the way over to here, they'll have access to this internal lane 100% of the time, because it has their shelter and it's got their water right there. And then I'll keep hay if they need it. We're just coming off this drought. Or I shouldn't say that yet. We've just got our first rain today, really. But as you can see, I mean, each one of these temporary gates will lead out to a paddock. So you see between that post and that post down to the wood line where there's a permanent fence, that's a paddock. And then between those two posts going down, it's another paddock. And then between that post and my neighbor, so my perimeter fence is down there, that's another paddock. And so right now I've got them over there in the first paddock, and I'll walk down there. But basically they're in their first temporary gate, and we're gonna see kind of how this works. But I have one steer that gets out if I use single line of hot, so I opted to go 2 lines of hot pretty much everywhere. So you see we're coming up on this first paddock, and they're out in it right now. So all I've got is, you know, connected here. I actually just threw a zip tie and then used, this is what I had connected to a poly reel. And then down there I'm using a carabiner and some zip ties and some duct tape tied to the poly rope. And I've got those 2 strands going up to the street, my perimeter fence up there. So you see the reels hooked in. But they have access to this paddock. But then see, they're not restricted, because right here, it'll go connect down there when I want to shut them out of here. But basically they have this central lane back up to their water in their house, and then I can start rotating them through these. So I'm gonna send them, so the next 2 reels will go off of this T-post, and then this will be their next paddock in here. I'm thinking about 5 days per paddock, maybe more, depending. We'll see. I mean, this grass isn't the best. We've been in the drought, like I said, but there's definitely, you can see good clover in there. And, you know, a lot of this stuff went to seed already, but I didn't want to mow it because we just haven't had any rain. But yeah, see, so this next paddock will be right here. I'll just take these 2 down and then run my hot line from there up to the street. So there'll be another paddock like right here. And then yeah, I can rotate around. So there's, let's see, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. So there's 10 paddocks. And right now I just took them off the back yesterday and I mowed it, because they've had that back probably about 1.5 acres. Not rotating them because there was, you know, we're in a drought, so there wasn't much to rotate through. But now we got rain, I'm gonna start rotating them. This just happens to be their first paddock, but we will make our way down. And I can post some moves and show you guys how that goes and things, but yeah, we're pretty much set up. I'm gonna do this hopefully the rest of the year, and we should be good. So yeah, leave any questions you got down in the comments. Thanks, guys.